The empty cup. A scholar once visited a Zen master to seek wisdom. He boasted about all his knowledge, his books, and his studies. The master listened patiently and then offered the scholar some tea. The master poured tea into the scholar's cup and kept pouring until the cup overflowed. The scholar exclaimed, "Stop! The cup is full, no more will go in." The Zen master replied, "Like this cup, you are full of your own opinions and preconceptions. How can I teach you anything unless you first empty your cup?" Moral of the story: to gain wisdom, one must first empty their mind full of pride and preconceptions. The Wise Man and the Lotus Pond. A young man, looking for advice, went to visit a wise man who lived by a lotus pond. He asked the young man to sit near the pond. The young man felt restless, not knowing how this would answer his questions. The wise man pointed to the pond and said, "Observe the lotus flowers. They are rooted in the mud, but they rise through the water and bloom in the sunlight." Life is full of challenges, like the mud, but if you can rise above them, like the lotus, you will bloom in the light of wisdom. Moral of the story: difficulties in life help us grow and reach higher states of wisdom and peace. The Two Travelers and the Farmer. Two travelers were walking along a country road when they saw a farmer working in his field. Hoping to learn about the village ahead, one traveler asked, "What kind of people live in the next town?" The farmer replied, "What kind of people did you find in the last town?" The first traveler said, "They were rude, selfish, and unkind." The farmer nodded and said, "You'll find the same in the next town." The second traveler, puzzled, asked the same question, but added, "The people in the last town were kind, generous, and friendly." The farmer smiled and said, "You'll find the same in the next town." The second traveler, confused, said, "But you told the other traveler that the people in the next town would be rude and unkind. How can they both be true?" The farmer replied, "It's not the place that shapes the people, it's your attitude that shapes your experience." If you approach others with kindness and openness, that is what you will find in return. But if you look for rudeness or selfishness, that's what you'll come across. Moral of the story is: the world reflects the attitude you bring to it.